The evening glows in shades of blue beneath December skies. Your scarf is wrapped around your neck, your cheeks a rosy shine. We walk along the riverside where gentle snowflakes land, and somehow everything feels right when you are holding out your hand. The city hums with Christmas songs that echo in the air, but every melody feels new when shared with someone there. I never knew the world could shift with just a single glance, but now I see 1,000 dreams inside this winter chance. Under soft December skies, our hearts collide, a tender spark that blooms where snowy roads collide. If love was waiting quietly for someone to appear, I think it found its moment now, with you so near. Under soft December skies, don't let me go. There's magic in the snow, and you're the one I want to know. We stop beneath the lantern light, it flickers golden warm, a shelter from the winter wind, a refuge from the storm. You tell me you've been hoping for a season full of peace, and somehow in your presence all my drifting worries cease. Your voice becomes a comfort, soft as snowfall on the trees, a promise wrapped in quiet joy, carried by the breeze. I lean a little closer just to hear you even more, and feel a warmth I've never felt so clearly once before. Maybe love begins this way, a gentle start as snowflakes play, a slow approach, a shared embrace, two hearts aligned in winter's grace. Under soft December skies, our hearts collide, If winter ever fades away, I pray this feeling stays. Oh yeah. The silver night is glowing as the snow begins to fall. Lights are strung along the rooftop, shining softly over all. You walk beside me quietly, your breath a frosty sigh, and suddenly December feels like something warm and kind. Your laughter circles through the air like bells across the street, a melody of winter dreams that only we can keep. I never thought the cold could hold a sweetness so divine, but every step with you becomes a spark of something mine. Silver night, promise in your eyes so bright, guiding me gently through the quiet winter light. If love begins softly, let it start right here, a whisper in December that grows warm and clear. Silver night, promise, take my trembling hand, together we'll rewrite the stories winter planned. We wandered down familiar roads, transformed by drifting white. The world becomes a canvas brushed with peaceful glowing light. You tell me that the season always made you feel alone, but now you find a comfort walking close as night unfolds. I feel your gloved hand graze my own, a hesitant embrace, and something in me melts beneath the warmth upon your face. The street lamps cast a halo around the snow we're walking through, and suddenly I realize I'm falling more for you. Let the wind blow out tonight, let the snow keep falling light. Nothing breaks the peace we feel when our hearts are burning bright. Silver night, promise in your eyes so bright. If every winter held a moment warm as this, I'd meet them all with open hands and one long-lasting kiss. Same kiss. The snowfall drifts like feathers from a pillow sky above, a fragile lace of winter wrapping round a newborn love. Your boots crunch softly next to mine, a rhythm slow and sweet, matching every heartbeat, falling gently at my feet. The early evening Christmas lights are flickering like fate, inviting us to slow our steps, to breathe, to hesitate. Your hand brushes my glove and lingers longer than before, enough to warm the places winter tried to keep cold. I didn't know a simple touch could melt the world away, but here we are beneath the stars, beginning something new today. Snowfall, darling, stay with me tonight. Let's wander through December in the softest silver light. If winter has a heartbeat, I can hear it in your voice, a quiet, warm confession giving both of us a choice. Snowfall, darling, hold me near and true. Every drift of winter feels like fate when I'm with you. The rooftops glisten brightly as the feathery flakes descend, like echoes of a promise only winter love can send. You laugh when snow collects upon the brim of your warm hat, brushing it away while asking where my thoughts are at. I try to find an answer, but the words are slow to rise, because I've never felt this brightness glowing from someone's eyes. You look at me with kindness that defrosts the frozen air, and suddenly I'm brave enough to show the feelings hidden there. And every gentle breath I take floats warmer than before, like winter's writing stories across my inner door. Snowfall, darling, stay with me tonight. Take my trembling hand and let this moment settle deep, a memory of winter love our hearts forever keep. No need to rush the future, no need to fear the past. Tonight the Sparks fall like whispered dreams beneath the pale moonlight. Your shadow walks beside me through the gentle winter air, and suddenly the world seems brighter everywhere. The city glows in silver as the evening bells begin. Their echo blends with memories of where our hopes have been. You smile beneath your knitted hat, cheeks glowing rosy red, and in that little moment every lonely thought is fled. I didn't know that winter's breath could warm instead of freeze, but now I find that every step feels lighter in the breeze. Northern warmth wrapped around my heart, soft and steady from the very start. If love begins in winter's glow, then take my hand and don't let go. Northern warmth in your gentle eyes, shining brighter than December skies. If someday this cold world falls apart, I'll keep your warmth inside my heart. The lamplights blur like brushstrokes painted across the snow, a quiet art of winter only moonlit streets can show. You tell me stories softly and they drift around my mind, like memories of futures we have yet to find. Your voice becomes the melody that carries through the cold, a song I never knew I needed, gentle, pure and bold. I breathe the chilly air and watch it shimmer with the truth that maybe falling in love feels just like rediscovering you. The snow beneath our feet begins to sparkle like a vow, and suddenly I understand why love begins right now. Northern warmth wrapped around my heart, soft and steady from the very start. If love begins in winter's glow, then take my hand and don't let go. Hold me close in this quiet place where winter softens every trace of doubts we carried silently, replaced by what we're meant to be. If I could freeze this night in time, I'd keep it safe, I'd call it mine. Northern warmth wrapped around my heart, you are the fire when nights grow cold. You're my winter story, waiting to be told. Frosted window panes are glowing with a quiet amber light, a warmth that melts the shadows, dancing softly through the night. Your silhouette is waiting near the fireplace, each gentle spark, and suddenly December doesn't feel so cold or dark. I breathe the scent of pine and cinnamon that fills the air, a subtle hint of magic whispering that you are there. Your voice breaks through the silence like a soft familiar song, and every lonely winter moment fades where you belong. I didn't know the world could shine so softly just from meeting your eyes, but now the snow feels warm Maybe love begins this way, not sudden like a storm, but slowly in the gentle light where quiet hearts grow warm. If I could hold this moment still, I'd keep it for all time, a memory of winter love that sparkles like a sign.
Dreamscape painted quietly across the gentle night. Your whispers float like tiny sparks that melt the frozen air, and every word you speak becomes a warmth I wanna share. You say you've never trusted what the colder months could give, but now you find a hope within the moments that we live. I watch the snow land softly on your lashes where they shine, and realize this winter might be where your heart meets mine. Let the night be endless in its soft forgiving glow. Let our hearts unwind beneath the falling, drifting snow. The love we finally found. Snow drifting through the treetops paints the forest winter white, and all the world grows quiet in the softness of the night. I walk the path we wandered once beneath the evergreen, where lighted garlands shimmered like a half-remembered dream. The distant sound of sleigh bells rings along the frosty hill, a melody of Yuletide holding still. And though the years have fluttered by like pages in the storm, this place still holds the memory of your laughter bright and warm. Every branch branches dressed in pearl, every shadow laced with gold. And I'm carried back to you through the winter hush and cold. On this evergreen eve, I can feel you close again in the hush of falling snow. I remember where we'd been under soft December lights. We believed in everything, and my heart, though it is older, still returns to where you sing. On this evergreen eve, love is still an endless spring. I reach the little clearing where our footprint trails once lay, where we carved our names in bark before the year had slipped away. The pine trees sway like dancers in the gentle winter breeze, and for a moment I could swear your silhouette moves through the trees. I close my eyes and hear again your footsteps in the snow, your voice so bright and tender like the warmth of candle glow. The world may change with every dawn, may rise, may fall, may grieve, but something in the winter keeps the heart from wanting to leave. Every snowflake seems to hold all the hopes we used to share, and the evergreen reminds me some love never disappears. On this evergreen eve, I can feel you close again in the hush of falling snow. I remember where we'd been under soft December lights. We believed in everything, and my heart, though it is older, still returns to where you sing. On this evergreen eve, love is still an endless spring. Maybe somewhere far away, you're watching winter fall, wondering if the memories still answer when you call. And though the roads have parted like branches in the snow, a part of you still lingers in the forest lights below. On this evergreen eve, time feels folded like a dream. I see the glow of yesterday shining through the frozen steam. No matter how the world has changed, no matter where you might be, there's a spark that still remembers, still alive inside of me. On this evergreen eve, love stands tall like every tree. So let the winter settle, let the night grow calm and deep, for somewhere in the snowfall, our promise still keeps. On this evergreen eve, your memory gently. Soft twilight gathers gently as the evening sky turns blue, and the streets begin to shimmer with a subtle winter hue. I breathe the quiet in the air, a calm I've rarely known, and wonder how a single night can make me feel less alone. Your silhouette approaches with a kindness in your eyes, a warmth that cuts through winter like a dawn before sunrise. And suddenly this season, once so heavy, cold and wide, feels lighter than the snowflakes drifting close against my side. Maybe it was fate's design or just the timing of the year, but something in your presence makes the frozen world feel near. Before the first star falls tonight, I'm letting go of doubt and fear. You're the quiet spark of wonder. gentle harmony with everything below. You speak of little stories of your childhood winter days, of cocoa by the firelight and songs the choir would raise. And as the minutes drift along, I feel a tender shift, a pull like constellations realigning in the drift. I didn't think that love could bloom when nights were cold and long, but your smile writes a melody inside me like a song. I wasn't searching for a future, I wasn't reaching for a hand, but here you are beside me like the night could understand. Before the first star falls tonight, I'm letting go of doubt and fear. You're the quiet spark of wonder that has pulled my shadows clear. In the stillness of December, where the fragile moments call, I think I might be falling before the first star falls. If this is just the beginning, if we're only at the start, let the heavens open softly and make room for beating hearts. For winter holds a magic that can lift what once was small, and I feel it growing stronger as the silent snowflakes fall. Before the first star falls tonight, I wanna take this breath with you. Let the dark sky gather silver, let the world turn white anew. If love begins this gently, then I'll trust the way it calls. I'll step into the moment before the first star falls. So hold me in the snowfall. Let the quiet evening stall, for I'm learning how to love you before the first star falls. stretch so wide. There's a truth no snow can hide. Some loves melt, but some survive, shining bright like Christmas tide. In the midnight carol hearts, we were glowing like the stars above. You were whispering in my arms, turning winter into love. In the ringing of the choir, everything felt warm and true. And though time keeps moving farther, my heart still sings with you. In the midnight carol hearts, every echo pulls me through. Somewhere in the drifting snow, you think of us that night. I hope the memory holds you warm in the gently falling light. No matter where the seasons lead or how the winds rearrange, there's a corner of the winter that nothing can ever change. In the midnight carol hearts, where the world felt soft and bright, we carved our names in frost and stars and held each other tight. And though the distance lingers like a silence in the air, I still feel your hand in mine every time the choirs flare. In the midnight carol hearts, love is always shining in there. So let the carols rise again, let the snowy city glow. For somewhere in the midnight, our hearts still gently know that Christmas love can linger, even when the cold winds blow. The night is falling softly on the quiet silver town. Every window glows like lanterns as the snow keeps drifting down. I walk the streets remembering the winters long ago, when the world felt wide and endless in the early evening glow. The echo of a carol drifts across the trembling air, a choir warming frozen hearts with voices bright and rare. And though the year has carried all its troubles to this place, tonight the world feels gentler in this shining winter space. And I breathe in the frosted sky, let the cold bring the moment alive. Every step seems to lead me back to a promise we made one Christmas night. Under the falling snowlight, I still remember your hand in mine. We whispered a vow in the starlight to stay even when seasons changed. Under the ringing church bells, we laughed as the whole world felt new. And somewhere inside this snowfall, I'm still keeping that promise for you. Even if time moves onward, even if dreams rearrange, under the falling snowlight, my heart still calls out your name. I passed the little market filled with pine and crimson boughs, children tugging parents' coats to see the toys they chose. The smell of cinnamon drifting from a cafe by the square, and strangers trading kindness like a gift they choose to share. I pause beside the fountain where the winter lights are strung. Their colors ripple on the ice like memories still have sung. It feels like you could step from some forgotten page of time and smile the way you always did when your fingers tangled mine. Though the nights keep getting long, there's a warmth in remembering all the moments we made our own, all the hope that the season would bring. Under the falling snowlight, I still remember your hand in mine. We whispered a vow in the starlight to stay even when seasons changed. Under the ringing church bells, we laughed as the different winter town, hearing distant carols drifting while the soft snow tumbles down. Maybe you feel the seasons turning pages like they do, and wonder if someone somewhere still remembers Christmas with you. Though the roads of life divide us, though the years slip quietly on, there's a place inside the winter where our evergreen remains strong. Under the falling snowlight, the world feels woven in silver threads. I picture your smile in the lamplight, like a warm glow the pastel spreads. Under the ringing church bells, I hear echoes of laughter once true. No matter the miles between us, I'm still keeping that vow for you. Even if life keeps changing, even if stars rearrange, under the falling snowlight, my heart still calls out your name. So I walk through the quiet streets, letting snow erase the day. And somewhere in the hush of night, I hear our promise softly play, a melody of winter love still shining through the cold, a vow beneath the snowlight that time can never hold. Snow drifts like feathers on the quiet amber street, and every rooftop shivers with a peaceful steady beat. I pull my scarf a little tight, the evening crisp and clear, and somehow in the hush of night I feel you drawing near. The city hums in silver lights, the windows warm and kind, but all I see is the gentle shape of your shadow in my mind. It's strange how winter opens up the doors we try to close, how the cold can make a heartbeat bloom like a frost-touched rose. I wasn't looking for someone, I wasn't chasing a spark, but you walked into December like a lantern through the dark, and now my winter heart is blooming in a way I've never known, like a fire beneath the snowfall, slowly claiming all the cold. You're the warmth I once believed only stories could create, but tonight with snow around us, I can feel it taking shape. Yes, my winter heart backwards starts to slowly lose its cost. And your hands around my own feel like something meant to stay, something quiet, pure and steady in the shifting winter day. Yes, my winter heart is blooming. You're the light that leads the way. So let the snow keep falling, let the chill night intertwine. For in this winter blossoming, your heart is touching mine.
The silver night is glowing as the snow begins to fall. Lights are strung along the rooftop, shining softly over all. You walk beside me quietly, your breath a frosty sigh. And suddenly December feels like something warm and kind. Your laughter circles through the air like bells across the street, a melody of winter dreams that only we can keep. I never thought the cold could hold a sweetness so divine, but every step with you becomes a spark of something mine. Silver night, promise in your eyes so bright, guiding me gently through the quiet winter light. If love begins softly, let it start right here. A whisper in December that grows warm and clear. Silver night, promise, take my trembling hand. Together we'll rewrite the story's winter plan. We wander down familiar roads, transformed by drifting white. The world becomes a canvas brushed with peaceful, glowing light. You tell me that the season always made you feel alone, but now you find a comfort walking close as night unfolds. I feel your gloved hand graze my own, a hesitant embrace, and something in me melts beneath the warmth upon your face. The street lamps cast a halo round the snow we're walking through, and suddenly I realize I'm falling more for you. Let the wind blow wild tonight, let the snow keep falling light. Nothing breaks the peace we feel when our hearts are burning bright. Tonight, promise in your eyes so bright. If every winter held a moment warm as this, I'd meet them all with open hands and one long lasting kiss. The evening glows in shades of blue beneath December skies. Your scarf is wrapped around your neck, your cheeks a rosy shine. We walk along the riverside where gentle snowflakes land, and somehow everything feels right when you are holding out your hand. The city hums with Christmas songs that echo in the air, but every melody feels new and shared with someone there. I never knew the world could shift with just a single glance, but now I see 1,000 dreams inside this winter
in quiet joy carried by the breeze. I lean a little closer just to hear you even more and feel a warmth I've never felt so clearly once before. Maybe love begins this way. A gentle start, a snowflake's play, a slow approach, a shared embrace. Two hearts aligned in winter's grace. Under soft December skies, our hearts collide. If winter ever fades away, I pray this feeling stays. Under soft December skies, our hearts collide. If winter ever fades away, I pray this feeling stays. The snowfall drifts like feathers from a pillow sky above. A fragile lace of winter wrapping round a newborn love. Your boots crunch softly next to mine, a rhythm slow and sweet, matching every heartbeat, falling gently at my feet. The early evening Christmas lights are flickering like fate, inviting us to slow our steps, to breathe, to hesitate. Your hand brushes my glove and lingers longer than before, enough to warm the places winter tried to keep cold. I didn't know a simple touch could melt the world away, but here we are beneath the stars, beginning something new today. Snowfall, darling, stay with me tonight. Let's wander through December in the softest silver light. If winter has a heartbeat, I can hear it in your voice, a quiet, warm confession giving both of us a choice. Snowfall, darling, hold me near and true. Every drift of winter feels like fate when I'm with you. The rooftops glisten brightly as the feathery flakes descend, like echoes of a promise only winter love can send. You laugh when snow collects upon the brim of your warm hat, brushing it away while asking where my thoughts are at. I try to find an answer, but the words are slow to rise, because I've never felt this brightness glowing from someone's eyes. You look at me with kindness that defrosts the frozen air, and suddenly I'm brave enough to show the feelings hidden there. And every gentle breath I take floats warmer than before, like winter's writing stories across my inner door. Snowfall, darling, stay with me tonight. Take my trembling hand and let this moment settle deep, a memory of winter love our hearts forever keep. No need to rush the future, no need to fear the past. Tonight the snow is telling us this peace was meant to last. Snowfall, darling, stay with me tonight. falling light. The northern winds are rising, but the world feels soft tonight. Snowflakes fall like whispered dreams beneath the pale moonlight. Your shadow walks beside me through the gentle winter air, and suddenly the world seems brighter everywhere. The city glows in silver as the evening bells begin. Their echo blends with memories of where our hopes have been. You smile beneath your knitted hat, cheeks glowing rosy red. And in that little moment, every lonely thought has fled. I didn't know that winter's breath could warm instead of freeze, but now I find that every step feels lighter in the breeze. Northern warmth wrapped around my heart, soft and steady from the very start. If love begins in winter's glow, then take my hand and don't let go. Northern warmth in your gentle eyes, shining brighter than December skies. If someday this cold world falls apart, I'll keep your warmth inside my heart. The lamplights blur like brushstrokes painted across the snow. A quiet art of winter only moonlit streets can show. You tell me stories softly and they drift around my mind, like memories of futures we have yet to find. Your voice becomes the melody that carries through the cold, a song I never knew I needed, gentle, pure and bold. I breathe the chilly air and watch it shimmer with the truth that maybe falling in love feels just like rediscovering youth. The snow beneath our feet begins to sparkle like a vow, and suddenly I understand why love begins right now. Northern warmth wrapped around my heart, hold me close in this quiet place where winter softens every trace of doubts we carried silently, replaced by what we're meant to be. If I could freeze this night in time, I'd keep it safe, I'd call it mine. Northern warmth wrapped around my heart, you are the fire when nights grow cold. You're my winter story waiting to be told. You're my winter story waiting to be told. Candles glow along the windows, casting shadows soft and slow, the kind of light that warms the soul when outside falls the snow. You stand beside me smiling with a quiet wonder there, and suddenly the world feels bright within this winter air. The hush of night surrounds us as we walk the snowy street, our footsteps tracing patterns only winter hearts can read. I've never felt this closeness wrapped so gently in the cold, but now I feel a future warming somewhere still untold. Candlelit snow falling all around, softening the silence with a peaceful
The world becomes a reverie of silver, blue, and white, a dreamscape painted quietly across the gentle night. Your whispers float like tiny sparks that melt the frozen air, and every word you speak becomes a warmth I wanna share. You say you've never trusted what the colder months could give, but now you find a hope within the moments that we live. I watch the snow land softly on your lashes where they shine, and realize this winter might be where your heart meets mine. Let the night be endless in its soft, forgiving glow. Let our hearts unwind beneath the falling, drifting snow. Candlelit snow falling all around. If winter has a meaning, it's the love we finally found. Frosted window panes are glowing with a quiet amber light, a warmth that melts the shadows, dancing softly through the night. Your silhouette is waiting near the fireplace's gentle spark, and suddenly December doesn't feel so cold or dark. I breathe the scent of pine and cinnamon that fills the air, a subtle hint of magic whispering that you are there. Your voice breaks through the silence like a soft familiar song, and every lonely winter moment fades where you belong. I didn't know the world could shine so softly just from meeting your eyes, but now the snow feels warm somehow, like truth without disguise. Christmas candles in our eyes, glowing bright across the night, turning every shadow doubt into a trail of gentle light. If all the world grows quiet, let the silence be our guide. I'll follow every flicker, burning softly by your side. Christmas candles in our eyes, shimmering like truth, showing me a love that feels impossibly like you. We step outside together, tiny snowflakes start to fall, landing on our scarves and melting quickly, one and all. The street is lined with lanterns hanging low in golden rows, and every step we take becomes a story no one knows. You laugh when I slip slightly, holding on to me in time. Our footprints weave like verses in a secret winter rhyme. The world becomes a softness I had never felt before, a fragile kind of wonder only love could restore. And every breath I take tonight feels deeper than the last, as if this winter moment is not future, not past. Christmas candles in our eyes, glowing bright across the night. Maybe love begins this way, not sudden like a storm, but slowly in the gentle light where quiet hearts grow warm. If I could hold this moment still, I'd keep it for all time, a memory of winter love that sparkles like a sun.
the cold bring the moment alive. Every step seems to lead me back to a promise we made one Christmas night. Under the falling snowlight, I still remember your hand in mine. We whispered a vow in the starlight to stay even when seasons changed. Under the ringing church bells, we laughed as the whole world felt new. And somewhere inside this snowfall, I'm still keeping that promise for you. Even if time moves onward, even if dreams rearrange. Under the falling snowlight, my heart still calls out your name. I passed the little market filled with pine and crimson bows. Children tugging parents' coats to see the toys they chose. The smell of cinnamon drifting from a cafe by the square. And strangers trading kindness like a gift they choose to share. I pause beside the fountain where the winter lights are strung. Their colors ripple on the ice like memories still half sung. It feels like you could step from some forgotten page of time and smile the way you always did when your fingers tangled mine. Though the nights keep getting long, there's a warmth in remembering all the moments we made our own, all the hope that the season would bring. Under the falling snowlight, I still remember your hand in mine. We whispered a vow in the starlight to stay even when seasons changed. Under the ringing church bells, we laughed as the whole world felt new. And somewhere inside this snowfall, I'm still keeping that promise for you. Even if time moves onward, even if dreams rearrange. Under the falling snowlight, my heart still calls out your name. Maybe you're out there walking through a different winter town, hearing distant carols drifting while the soft snow tumbles down. Maybe you feel the seasons turning pages like they do, and wonder if someone somewhere still remembers Christmas with you. Though the roads of life divide us, though the years slip quietly on, there's a place inside the winter where our evergreen remains strong. Under the falling snowlight, the world feels woven in silver threads. I picture your smile in the lamplight, like a warm glow the past still spreads. Under the ringing church bells, I hear echoes of laughter once true. No matter the miles between us, I'm still keeping that vow for you. Even if life keeps changing, even if stars rearrange. Under the falling snowlight, my heart still calls out your name. So I walk through the quiet streets, letting snow erase the day. And somewhere in the hush of night, I hear a promise softly play, a melody of winter love still shining through the cold. A vow beneath the snowlight that time can never hold. Snow drifting through the treetops paints the forest winter white, and all the world grows quiet in the softness of the night. I walk the path we wandered once beneath the evergreen, where lighted garlands shimmered like a half-remembered dream. The distant sound of sleigh bells rings along the frosty hill, a melody of Yuletide that the world is holding still. And though the years have fluttered by like pages in the storm, this place still holds the memory of your laughter, bright and warm. Every branch is dressed in pearl, every shadow laced with gold, and I'm carried back to you through the winter hush and cold. On this evergreen eve, I can feel you close again. In the hush of falling snow, I remember where we'd been under soft December lights. We believed in everything, and my heart, though it is older, still returns to where you sing. On this evergreen eve, love is still an endless spring. I reach the little clearing where our footprint trails once lay, where we carved our names in bark before the year had slipped away. The pine trees sway like dancers in the gentle winter breeze, and for a moment I could swear your silhouette moves through the trees. I close my eyes and hear again your footsteps in the snow, your voice so bright and tender like the warmth of candle glow. The world may change with every dawn, may rise, may fall, may grieve, but something in the winter keeps the heart from wanting to leave. Every snowflake seems to hold all the hopes we used to share, and the evergreen reminds me some love never disappears. On this evergreen eve, I can feel you close again. In the hush of falling snow, I remember where we'd been under soft December lights. We believed in everything, and my heart, though it is older, still returns to where you sing. On this evergreen eve, love is still an endless spring. Maybe somewhere far away you're watching winter fall, wondering if the memories still answer when you call. And though the roads have parted like branches in the snow, a part of you still lingers in the forest lights below. On this evergreen eve, time feels folded like a dream. I see the glow of yesterday shining through the frozen steam. No matter how the world has changed, no matter where you might be, there's a spark that still remembers, still alive inside of me. On this evergreen eve, love stands tall like every tree. So let the winter settle, let the night grow calm and deep, for somewhere in the snowfall our promise still keeps. On this evergreen eve, your memory gently breathes. Soft twilight gathers gently as the evening sky turns blue, and the streets begin to shimmer with a subtle winter hue. I breathe the quiet in the air, a calm I've rarely known, and wonder how a single night can make me feel less alone. Your silhouette approaches with a kindness in your eyes, a warmth that cuts through winter like a dawn before sunrise. And suddenly this season, once so heavy, cold,
pressing close against my side. Maybe it was fate's design or just the timing of the year, but something in your presence makes the frozen world feel near. Before the first star falls tonight, I'm letting go of doubt and fear. You're the quiet spark of wonder that has pulled my shadows clear. In the stillness of December, where the fragile moments call, I think I might be falling before the first star falls. We walk beneath the storefront lights that glow soft on the snow. Your voice a gentle harmony with everything below. You speak of little stories of your childhood winter days, of cocoa by the firelight and songs the choir would raise. And as the minutes drift along, I feel a tender shift, a pull like constellations realigning in the drift. I didn't think that love could bloom when nights were cold and long, but your smile writes a melody inside me like a song. I wasn't searching for a future, I wasn't reaching for a hand, but here you are beside me, like the night could understand. Before the first star falls tonight, I'm letting go of doubt and fear. You're the quiet spark of wonder that has pulled my shadows clear. In the stillness of December, where the fragile moments call, I think I might be falling before the first star falls. If this is just the beginning, if we're only at the start, let the heavens open softly and make room for beating hearts. For winter holds a magic that can lift what once was small, and I feel it growing stronger as the silent snowflakes fall. Before the first star falls tonight, I wanna take this breath with you. Let the dark sky gather silver, let the world turn white and new. If love begins this gently, then I'll trust the way it calls. I'll step into the moment before the first star falls. So hold me in the snowfall, let the quiet evening stall, for I'm learning how to love you before the first star falls. The first snow drifts like feathers on the quiet ember street, and every rooftop shivers with a peaceful steady beat. I pull my scarf a little tight, the evening crisp and clear, and somehow in the hush of night I feel you drawing near. The city hums in silver lights, the windows warm and kind, but all I see is the gentle shape of your shadow in my mind. It's strange how winter opens up the doors we try to close, how the cold can make a heartbeat bloom like a frost-touched rose. I wasn't looking for someone, I wasn't chasing a spark, but you walked into December like a lantern through the dark. Now my winter heart is blooming in a way I've never known, like a fire beneath the snowfall, slowly claiming all the cold. You're the warmth I once believed only stories could create, but tonight with snow around us I
softly into fade. We wander past the river where the icy currents gleam. Your laughter lifting easily like steam in moonlight's dream. You tell me how the season always felt like something new, a promise written softly in the clouds' most fragile blue. I've carried many winters, ones that felt too dark to speak, but your voice turns every frozen day to something warm and sweet. I'm learning how to open up where once I used to hide, and somehow in your presence every shadow melts aside. You don't ask for perfect stories, you don't chase a flawless past. You just look at me like winter, finally learned to love at last. Now my winter heart is blooming in a way I've never known, like a fire beneath the snowfall, slowly claiming all the cold. You're the warmth I once believed only stories could create, but tonight with snow around us I can feel it taking shape. Yes, my winter heart is blooming, falling softly into fate. If tomorrow comes with storms, if the winds turn sharp and wide, I know now that the tenderness you bring will still reside. And even if the snow dissolves when the sun decides to rise, the part of me you've woken will never close its eyes. My winter heart is blooming like a candle in the frost. Every fear I carried backward starts to slowly lose its cost, and your hands around my own feel like something meant to stay, something quiet, pure and steady in the shifting winter day. Yes, my winter heart is blooming, you're the light that leads the way. So let the snow keep falling, let the chill night intertwine, for in this winter blossoming, your heart is touching mine. Footprints follow quietly along the frozen avenue, where wreaths hang on the lampposts and the sky glows winter through. I hear an old piano from a house with candlelight, playing gentle carols drifting softly through the night. The world feels wrapped in silver like a gift the season made, and every window shining bright as a promise that never fades. Though the year was filled with shadows and the storms we had to face, tonight there is a stillness in the cold that feels like grace. Something in the midnight air pulls those memories near, and suddenly I'm back with you. That Christmas long ago, so clear. In the midnight carol hearts, we were glowing like the stars above. You were whispering in my arms, turning winter into love. In the ringing of the choir, everything felt warm and true. And though time keeps moving farther, my heart still sings with you. In the midnight carol hearts, every echo pulls me through. I walk beside the chapel where the frost shines on the stones, where a couple leave their wishes like small prayers the night has grown. star hangs low and golden on the quiet velvet sky. And I wonder where you wander when December drifts nearby. I picture you in scarves and coats, your breath a little cloud, your laughter floating through the dark, gentle, clear and proud. It's strange how winter carries all the pieces of before, how your name feels like a melody I still cannot ignore. And though the years have stretched so wide, there's a truth no snow can hide. Some loves melt, but some survive, shining bright like Christmas time. In the midnight carol hearts, we were glowing like the stars above. You were whispering in my arms, turning winter into love. In the ringing of the choir, everything felt warm and true. And though time keeps moving farther, my heart still sings with you. In the midnight carol hearts, every echo pulls me through. If somewhere in the drifting snow you think of us that night, I hope the memory holds you warm in the gently falling light. No matter where the seasons lead or how the winds rearrange, there's a corner of the winter that nothing can ever change. In the midnight carol hearts, where the world felt soft and bright, we carved our names in frost and stars and held each other tight. And though the distance lingers like a silence in the air, I still feel your hand in mine every time the choirs flare. In the midnight carol hearts, love is always shining there. So let the carols rise again, let the snowy city glow. For somewhere in the midnight, our hearts still gently know that Christmas love can linger even when the cold winds blow.